Hello there, welcome back. This is your Light in Darkness, and I am back again with another update and another beautiful reading for all of you once again. Today's update brings a wonderful message. I hope that after hearing it, you will feel really uplifted and happy. So without wasting any of our time, I'll begin with the update and the messages. Okay, so the news is that things are really looking good for you. Okay, I see here that things are starting to turn in your favor. Things are starting to improve, and the ones who troubled you on your journey, the ones who caused your separation, the ones who tried to poison your relationship or your connection are suffering at the moment. The wheel of karma is now turning in your favor and against them for everything they've done. It looks like things are starting to look good for you, and at the same time, they're going downhill for these people. The first card itself is that of justice, so I guess that you can already understand what I'm about to say here. Right. Nothing really is working out into these people's lives. Nothing really is going well. And it looks like for quite some time, for a good amount of time, it won't. Because they've done things they are not remorseful for, are not regretting, and are not repenting. I see here that a lot of these people enjoyed causing you suffering. They laughed at you, they mocked at you, made jokes on you, tried to slander you. They've spread gossip about you. They had been talking all sorts of nonsense about you. They had been saying terrible things about you. They tried to create your separation on purpose out of jealousy and envy. They tried to turn your counterpart against you to feel superior and in power. They did everything that came in their mind to drag you down because it was fun, it was pleasurable, and it was giving them a kick. So right now I see that all happening with these people. Now there is someone in their life who looks like is a highly toxic, immature, and pathetic person who's now getting on their nerves, who's doing everything they've done with you. Now they are troubled because of this person. Now they are suffering and struggling because of this person or this person's actions or behaviors. It could be one person in some of their cases and situations, or a group of people. The thing is that everything they've done with you is now happening with them. Things have started to look terrible for these people. What I'm trying to say here is that now they're starting to pay back for what they have done. Okay. While they're suffering in their life, they're watching you and are kind of in shock to see how things are seemingly improving in your life, how things are kind of working themselves out, because they made sure that doesn't happen. They made sure that you end up going down, you end up suffering for life, or you end up doing something to your own self. They ensured or wanted to ensure that there's nothing left in your life for you to feel good about, happy about, or joyful about. So here I'm seeing that divine justice kind of turned everything around in your favor and against them. Now these people at the moment are feeling baffled. They are all flustered and confused about these changes which are happening both in your life and in theirs. In their life, I see them getting deceived, betrayed, hurt, abandoned, cheated, neglected, mocked at, insulted, humiliated. Getting insulted and humiliated by other people and suffering because of a lot of things or a lot of people. They have no clue about what's happening, why it's happening the way it is, and what's coming at them. They are completely lost and strayed on their path. They have no clarity, no knowledge, and no wisdom to to deal with the situations and circumstances which they are getting presented with at the moment. I see them in a very terrible state. They're sorrowful, they are sad, they are kind of depressed or are slipping into depression. They don't know what to do next or where to go. They have no one to understand them, no one to support them or fix their issues they are facing right now. They are standing at the same spot they forced you to stand at in the past. On the other hand, things are looking good for you. On the other hand, you are turning into a beauty, you are transforming, you're glowing, you are looking abundant, you are attracting prosperity and all sorts of good things. The biggest blessing I see you attracting here is the change of heart and mind your person is displaying here towards you. And it's not just your person. I see that in a lot of your situations and cases, their immediate family, the one who was standing against you like a rock, is coming around to support you or your connection. I see that things are de-escalating, things are sorting themselves out, issues are getting resolved, people are leaving your life, those who were creating issues and problems for you. People are starting to go their own way or are realizing their own place. I see that a lot of these people who did you wrong, who purposely try to turn your person against you, are fearing getting exposed. And that's why I see a lot of these people running away deceptively, which means that now they are manipulating their way out of the situation. Now they are acting like nothing really happened and they never meant what they said. Now they're trying to, distance themselves before things blow out of proportion, as they're fearing it, as some of them can see it coming, sense it coming, or are feeling anxious about it because they know that what they've done is not something that can ever be forgiven. They'll never forgive the person who'll do something like that to them. So they know that if the judgment is going to get passed upon them, they'll have nowhere to go. And they already are in a very tough spot right now, tough place, tough state, whatever you want to call that. They are already struggling, they're already depressed, they're already sorrowful, they're already troubled because of a lot of things or people. They don't want one more trouble coming their way, which is going to kind of crush them completely, because the moment they'll get exposed for the kind of things they've said about you, for the kind of actions they've done against you, for the kind of deeds they've displayed, that'll be the end for these people. They'll bring complete doom upon themselves. They don't want that. So I see a lot of these people feeling regretful, remorseful. However, they don't want to show that they are feeling that way. They don't want to show that they are embarrassed or they are feeling ashamed of themselves or that things are not going the way they wanted them to, or that you're winning, or that you are doing good, or that they are not doing good. They don't want to show that. That's why I'm seeing a lot of these people running away, trying to hide their faces, and are fearing getting exposed, fearing getting busted. A lot of these people actually got busted, actually exposed themselves. That's why they're running away. That's why they are hiding themselves and are trying to talk their way out of this trouble, this upheaval, or this judgment that other people are now passing upon them. Some of these people know that people know. They came to know what they've done with you. Their real face is out. They tried hard to keep it hidden, to hide it under the rug, or veil it with masks. I see them getting unmasked here. I see the masks falling off and them getting exposed, which is disturbing, which is shocking, which is sorrowful, which is saddening for these people, and at the same time is unexpected. It feels like someone kind of swiped the rug from under their feet. That's how terrible their situation looks right now. And the thing is that the news is it won't change. I see marriages happening here for a lot of you. I see you receiving commitments. A lot of people are going to come into union or are going to get into a committed relationship very soon. I see a new wave of unions and reunions taking place permanently on a permanent basis, because now it's time that you do your work or your purpose together. It's time that you share that love and light out for other people to experience, see and learn from. That's why I see divine justice coming in the picture, divine intervention taking place and fixing everything for you. These people are confused about how you made it, how you made through all these struggles, these tribulations and these challenges they placed on your path. They forced you to endure something they were enjoying in the process of creating it. And now they are the ones who are struggling with it, while someone else is enjoying, causing them that suffering. This is the state I see them in right now. You are glowing, you are evolving, you are getting praised, you are rising on just some other level. They see it, they are watching you, they are witnessing it all. They see this new beginning coming your way, and at the same time they see their own downfall coming at them. They see losses coming at them, they see suffering coming at them, they see deceivers coming at them, manipulators coming at them, and this harsh judgment of them getting exposed in front of everyone. A lot of people found out the truth, and if that has not happened just yet, I see it happening. I see it coming. People are going to find out what they've done, what sort of intentions they had against you, what kind of hostility they were brewing within themselves, harboring within themselves. I see it all coming out, and that's going to bring very terrible situations and circumstances in their life. They won't be able to handle that kind of judgment and disgust and humiliation or hatred coming from other people. They won't be able to handle that kind of ostracization coming from other people, the same kind of ostracization they try to bring in your life. They try to outcast you, they try to corner you, they try to throw you in one corner for you to feel all alone, weak, abandoned, worthless and helpless. They wanted to ensure that you are left powerless. However, in the end, they are the ones feeling that way. And you are giving power to other people as you've empowered yourself. Your healing, your purposeful work, your meaningful work is creating a kind of impact they never thought you could do. They never imagined someone like you could get into or create something like that. You are changing lives. You are attracting all sorts of beautiful things and situations and circumstances in your life at the moment. The scales are getting balanced. When things were seemingly going good in their life, they started to act like demons. And now when things are seemingly starting to look good in your life, it's because you've learned your lessons. You are coming across as an angel for other people. That's the difference you're making here. That's something you should be commended for. You deserve to be commended for. So keep up the good work, because this is something that's bringing shame upon or within these people. This is something that's bringing embarrassment their way. This is something that's causing their conscience to speak to them, to scold them, to punish them, to harass them when they're all alone. I see it happening. That's why I'm saying it, okay? It is happening. Somewhere their true self, their higher self is talking to them and is forcing them to reflect, to introspect and realize what they've done. I see them feeling some sort of little bit of guilt and remorse. Not completely, it's not fully there yet, because I see deception. There are seeds of deception within them. They still exist. It's not like they've completely changed. The thing is that the news is somewhere the seed of change had been planted. You planted it. Maybe they planted it on their own, or divine forces did something to do that. In the end, it's all looking good. That's what I want to say. The best thing about today's read is I see you receiving what you rightfully deserve. your union, your love, your relationship, your commitment, your glory, your abundance, your beauty, your wealth, your place, your recognition, all the love and respect you deserve to receive. I see you receiving that, which makes me feel very, very happy and joyful and uplifted. A lot of you are about to embark on a new journey. You are about to start a new chapter of your life, which is going to look far more beautiful than you can imagine, than you could have ever imagined in your life. I see reunions happening here. Beautiful changes, amazing changes. Your person is walking away from these people they were listening to. They are supporting your connection or are coming in balance, coming in light to support that connection. Your connection, I mean. I see people coming around to support your connection, support you, because a lot of people realized the truth. Some of these people realized that they made a mistake when they were judging you, or because they judged you. I see people changing here. I see people regretting their choices, decisions, and actions, which is a good thing. Ultimately, that's what this connection is here for, to change people and their lives for good. So that's what I see is happening, which is the ultimate purpose of your existence and your connection. So in the end, I'm seeing you winning because you did the work, and I see them paying back for everything they've done, receiving the karmic repercussions they deserve to receive, which look painful to me. And the news is that from this point onwards, or from whenever it's going to be the best time for you to receive this, things are going to look good. And it won't look good for these people. Now they are the ones who will be standing in the spot they forced you to stand into or onto, and you'll be the one who's going to lead people, lift people, and empower people by your example. That's what I'm seeing here. In the end, once again, I'd like to say and let you all know I'm seeing reunions here. Marriages, commitments, happy families, family gatherings, celebration, and you being in the limelight, receiving all the love, all the care, support, and admiration you deserve to receive. Just make sure it doesn't get into your head. The moment that happens, you know what will happen next. You are wise enough to know. Make sure that doesn't happen. Make sure that you're always mindful, always aware of your actions, behavior, choices, and decisions. Make sure that you are walking with humility and are grounded completely. Enjoy your blessings and share them with others. That's all. This was an update for today. I'll be back sooner than later. Till then, take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.